Today I'm here with one of the most elite tight ends in the country, Mr. Bear Tenney on the Five Star Flex. Welcome to the Five Star Flex, where being a five star isn't just a ranking, it's a mentality. I'm your host, Phillip Dukes, aka Dukes D Scoop, and today we have one of the most elite tight ends in the country, as I said, Bear Tenney. 6'5". Bear, what you weigh now? Like six. What you weigh?
245.
Okay, plenty of size. We've seen your ability when it comes to when you get the ball in your hands. A very explosive tight end. Bear, how you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
Good, good, man. So Bear, first and foremost, it seems like you've had a really interesting journey to getting to where you are today. Tell us about how it was with you growing up and how you made it to where you are today.
Man, I just straight up say it's been a lot of sacrifice, a lot of hard work, and you know, it's lonely at the top. You're not gonna have too many friends, and just make sure you stick close with family through those, hard times, and when haters are, hating on you, and they don't like to see you, pushing and getting better every day. So
Right now, I get it. And a lot of times, I think that people can mistake focus or they can mistake trying to be better for, oh, well, he's not messing with me or that ain't my homeboy or something like that. But really it's just because you're trying to better yourself, right?
yeah, for sure.
All right, so I heard you talk about family, and then when I scan your social media, I see that family is a big part of your life. Talk to me about the impact that your parents and your family has had on you and your success so far.
Yeah, so they've done nothing but, support my dream, and they've done, taking to me, my mom and my dad just taking to me all the trainings and practices, I wouldn't be where I am without them today. So,
If you were to take one lesson that your dad has taught you that you could say that you probably replay or use the most in your life, what would it be?
he tells me don't be a good boy, be a good man. So kind of
Ooh,
just,
hey, that's
yeah,
tough.
yeah. So kind of just, stick to what you believe, and don't be a good boy. Just, man up.
Hey, ask Pop when you get a chance, man. Ask Pop if he got another space in his mentor program.
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right, so Bear, right now, are you in Utah?
Yeah, I'm in Utah now. So I was in Texas this last year, and then my dad opened up a office in Utah. So I'm there now. I'm at Lehigh High Schools.
Okay. I mean, I get that. Sometimes, like when you're in a new area, like things can be a little bit different. How's the transition been from Texas to Utah?
It's been really smooth.
If you were to point out one thing that you miss about Arizona the most from going from like, because that's where you're from, like that's kind of where you grew up.
Yeah.
So, what do you miss the most about Arizona?
Uh, that's just where I'm from, and all my family's there,
Right.
and I like the weather a lot there. So probably just that.
How'd you get the name Bear?
So my mom's maiden name, her last name when she was growing up was Barrett. So they decided to call me Bear for short.
Are your parents like tall?
So my dad's 6'1", my mom's 5'10".
So they had no way to know that you were going to be 6'5" or be like this low
Yeah.
key be a bear, right?
So my mom's dad is like 6'7". So that's yeah, that's where I get it from.
Jeans can't beat jeans. All right, Bear. If you weren't playing football or sports for that matter, because I know you're a pretty good basketball player as well, from what I've seen. Um, if you weren't doing those things, what would you be doing?
That's a hard one. I'd say fishing. I'd say fishing. I like fishing a lot.
Okay, so you were like a gamesman, like get into like that type of deal.
Yeah.
All right, so Bear, you got air. I mean, I only you probably stopped counting offers by this point.
Yeah.
You got a ton of
40.
offers.
Yeah, 40 offers.
You got 40 offers, and we're gonna pare them down, and we're gonna talk about probably five of the schools that talk to you the most. So, if you were to go to Georgia, why would you go to Georgia?
Bro, I mean, I'd say just look at Brock Bowers and all that he's, accomplished there, and just me and Todd Harley, we talk probably weekly, but so me and him have I feel really comfortable with Coach Hartley, and I feel like he would push me to be my best self. So, that's not a bad option.
All right. Let's talk about Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon. I talked to Coach Dan Lanning and Drew Maringer, the tight end coach, a lot. I'd say they honestly were my dream school all growing up since I was 7 years old. But just watching, DeAnthony Thomas, Marcus Mariota, they were a fun team to watch. So, uh, and they used their tight ends really well this year. So, I think they had 12 combined touchdowns between three of their tight ends. So, that's a pretty good spot.
All right. So let's go back to the Southeast, Florida.
Yeah, Florida. I think Coach Callaway is new, their new tight end coach. But me and him, we talk almost every day just on the phone. But I really like what he's all about.
All right, Bear. So what's really intriguing to you about Washington?
Coach Pow Pow. Oh, he was just at U of A, the tight end coach. He's really cool. Coach Jed Fish. I think he just develops players and helps them get better. It just showed with their last year's team how much better they got just throughout the year. So,
Right. And last but not least, let's talk about Colorado.
um, Coach Prime, and I just like how much hype they have. How much they're. I just had a Zoom call with their whole coaching staff yesterday with about 20 coaches, but for their offensive staff. But I've never seen a school do that. Just to spend an hour with me, just face to face, introducing themselves. That was really cool for me to see.
So when it comes down to you talk about head coaches, what was Kirby Smart's message to you?
He came up to my mom and my dad, and he was like, "I promise you, like I'll make him the best possible, man and football player he could be." And he's like, "I'll be his mentor." And he says that he was like, "Your son has what it takes to, take his talents to the next level." So
Nah, that's dope. What
yeah.
what what was the message from Jed Fish at Washington?
Um. So when he was at Arizona this last year, he was like, his whole message was just like, "Hey, be a hometown hero, stay home, just kind of just like that."
Okay.
But now that he's at Washington, it's kind of more of a like uh, like more people know Washington as like a elite program, especially after being in the championship. So he's
Right.
kind of just selling it on like you'll get more exposure here. There's more money, all that stuff.
Okay. All right. What was Coach Prime's message to you?
Coach Prime, he's talked to me, but he said he'll make me the best tight end in the nation and develop me. Um, he told me he's got the best coaching staff, ex NFL players, all around the staff. But he was showing me their exposure for like their TV views last year, and it was like somewhere over like a million, like it was over a million views or
Right.
something like that. Where he was like, and he said that he just has NFL scouts and relationships just at his fingertips, and they come to every practice. So that's really eye opening for me.
All right. What about Coach Lanning?
Coach Lanning, he said he'll devote me to be a top first or second round pick in the NFL draft, but he thinks like I was saying, they had a very productive year between their tight end room, but he just said he'll utilize me to the best he can and develop me to the best football player and man I could be. But I really like. Well, I say Oregon definitely has the best jerseys.
Yeah. Hey, so look, Bear, you got drip, bro. Like I see you. Like, what's your go-to if you had to choose between a designer outfit or a Nike Tech suit? What would you go with?
Designer outfit or Nike Tech?
Yep.
I'd probably go with the Nike Tech.
Ah, hey, that mean you're a true ball player. Like the true ball players always want to be comfortable, and they can always go really get it in no matter where they are. So that's hard.
Yeah, comfortable but looks good too.
Right. No, absolutely. Actually, I'm in Nike Tech right now. You feel me? But
Hell yeah.
man, Bear, it's been a pleasure, Bear. Where can everybody find you on social media?
At Bear Tenney.
Okay. All right. another edition of the 5-Star Flex. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. See you soon. Appreciate it, Bear.
Yeah, see you. Thanks for having me.